The person watching, you're really alluring. You're very, very tempting, especially people that are not supposed to be attracted to you. They are, and they have to try to fight that feeling off. And it's very difficult to do so, especially people that may be already committed, people that, let's say, for example, your boss or someone that you may be a subordinate to. It's like you trigger inappropriate thoughts and connections to people, and they know for a fact, they're like, I know I'm not supposed to be thinking about this person, I know I'm committed elsewhere. Whatever the reasons may be, they still can't fight it off. Your energy is very powerful, it's very alluring. You may even trigger the same sex to be attracted to you. People that have never even felt those emotions feel them when you come along. And why that is because you're a star ancestor. Your lineage comes from the beginning of time, and your reincarnation in this lifetime is meant to like trigger people. It's meant to draw attention from crowds. You could be spotted within a crowd of people, like you just stick out like a sore thumb. And the reason why your energy is alluring is because you're meant to have a position in this life where you're seen, where you're heard, where your voice is being heard. And people that meet you, they really don't forget you. They even try to investigate and ask the people around them, like, who is that? Where do they go? Where are they from? Why are they here? Like, people really, they try to make sense of the emotions that they feel. The only thing that they can categorize it as love, because they may not be as informed as you are. So the draw to you, they automatically categorize it to love, even though it may be something else. It may be like an energy activation within them. People have a very hard time holding back from you, and they see how happy and joyous you are on your own. They may be connected to, groups. They may have friends that they're along with, and most of the time it seems like you're alone. Like, you may even attend events alone. You may just stick to yourself for the majority of time, and they wonder, like, how is this person so happy and content on their own, and I need like an entourage to move around, or I need someone with me to assist me. People see you as like a major risk. They also feel like they can only contain their feelings and emotions for so long, and it seems like you've just triggered somebody into the point of where they're having obsessive thoughts about you, and they're not doing it intentionally. This is what makes it so hard. They're having obsessive thoughts. They can't quite figure out why. They feel this heavy draw to you. They feel like your soul is familiar, or like they know you. It's very hard for this person to resist you because they've never felt this connection with anybody else. Even if they have a soulmate or they're married to someone, it's like you're kind of interfering in whatever else they already have going on. They can't even focus on their work or whatever they have going on because there's some sort of energy activation that just happened here. You were brought into this person's life to kind of just re-show them what passion feels like, what intensity feels like. This may be somebody who's been in a period where things in their life have been like really boring, mundane, and numb. They may have been praying for some sort of shift or change to happen, and guess what? They manifested you into their life. They just didn't know that you were going to come in this form. Someone's basically trying to make a decision about, like, do they want to tell you how they feel? Do they want to keep this to themselves? If this is someone that you only saw one moment, one time, let's say there was a get together and there was someone there that you activated, they've been asking around about you. They've been trying to look for you on social media. They were trying to investigate and figure out, who is this person? Like, where they come from? How can I see them again? How do I get in contact with them? And if they already have commitments, you can see why it would be shady. It would come off kind of shady. It would come off kind of cheating type of vibe. But it's like you triggered this joy in them, this childlike energy within them that they have not felt for decades, maybe years, months for the least. But this person, it's like you were brought into their life so that they can make a final decision. They may have been teeter-tottering between a decision, but something about meeting you is going to push them over the edge to where they're going to have to make a decision. So even if this isn't someone that you're meant to be romantically tied to, they were meant to meet you so that you can force them into making a decision indirectly. So you don't even know how you affect people's mental state just by them being connected to you. They feel like you're a soulmate, or they feel like you're somebody that's within their family. And you have a tendency of triggering people that especially have been feeling unappreciated. So this specific person may be unappreciated by those around them. And this may be somebody that has been triggered to feel unworthy, and they met you so that you can kind of zap them back into life again. And also, you have this power to connect to people's emotions. So if you have been having intrusive thoughts about people. Anytime I have an intrusive thoughts about someone and I can't fight it off, I know it's telepathic. I know that they're thinking about me, and obviously I'm trying to just do what I'm doing, but their energy is just so strong that I have to fight it off. How I know this is true, because this happened to me one time. Actually, it's been multiple times, but this one specific moment, I was having an intrusive thought about someone so random that I don't even have conversations with. And not so long after that, I got like a Facebook request from them. So I was like, okay, so I'm not delusional. You were thinking about me, but I was just picking up on that. Same thing with you guys. You have a very particular way of tuning into people's emotions to where they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel like you understand them, they feel like you're the one that's going to check all their boxes, that's going to make them emotionally fulfilled, and they really miss your absence. People that briefly meet you, it's like you leave and there's this void, and they're like, man, I need to talk to that person, or I need to be around them. They understand that you're irreplaceable. Just at face value, and they immediately meet you, they can tell that you're irreplaceable, but they're usually forced to hold back due to their own circumstances, due to the fact that it's a new connection. A lot of people hold back from you and they don't express themselves with how they truly feel because they feel shame behind it, or there's guilt, or there's something associated with them not being so open to you. Some of you are being pushed to like recharge and retreat. Those of you that are in meditative states often, this is usually when you can pick up on people. I can tell what's going on with people when I'm in a meditative state. For some reason, it's like I tap into them regardless of where they are in the world. And I sometimes look for confirmation. Like I'll contact them and try to see like, is what I'm feeling right? 98% of the time it is. You're also an elder. You're much more spiritually advanced than most people. You can understand connections, whether they're karmic, whether they're soulmate, whether it's just for unfinished business. You have a much better understanding of like spiritual laws and how the universe works than the majority of people that you come across. And so you definitely tend to have a power struggle with people, because like they want to be in control of their lives, but then you come in and you kind of throw everything that they think they know. Yeah. What I'm seeing is that people have a tendency of feeling like they made mistakes, or that they should have dealt with you properly. And you have a tendency of making people feel like there's definitely unfinished business. Some people look for you. They look to run into you. They want to run into you. They want to feel what that godlike energy is like.